Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we have been attacking over here a fair amount, and I think we're still truce to these guys for a while, aren't we? What's our truce situation looking like? So for these guys, it's 18 months. For these guys, it's another 5 years. For Jerusalem, it's 3 years. We're actually not currently truced to this clan over here. Fascinating. I'm not going to declare on them immediately, though, because we have this peasant rebellion, and I'd like to deal with that first. So let's go ahead and raise up a few troops over here. We're really not going to need all that many. Just waiting for men-at-arms to show up. Actually, will our men-at-arms show up? Because they're sieging our capital. Our men-at-arms may not show up here. We'll just do this, and we'll head in. And then, once that's done, we'll see if that actually ends this particular war or not. This is, I believe, the leader is in charge of this army, right? Yes. Yes, he is. Fantastic. So we'll go ahead and do that, and now that our capital is no longer sieged, then we should be able to raise our men-at-arms. But honestly, I don't think we need them. They aren't even sieging down here. They don't have enough troops. Yeah, let's just come down here with these troops. Call it good. In the meantime, we can declare on these guys right now, except that our armies are raised. Right. Even though they're nowhere near there. Yeah, that's a thing in Crusader Kings. And again, this is another one of those situations where the retinue system in CK2 would have been better for us. Oh, look at this. These guys are going to fight this army for us. That's nice of them. If that's the case, then we actually don't need to do anything over here. Because, yeah, that's taken care of. We'll just move these guys back and disband them. That's fantastic. And we'll just go ahead and declare on these guys immediately then. So that's a de jure claim down here. This is a potential ally. This would actually... This would be the better claim here. This would actually clean up their little exclave down here. I wouldn't necessarily mind that. Let's go ahead and declare it. And we're going to raise up troops right down here. Once again, we are just going to be looking for our men-at-arms to turn up. And of course, this was over. That was expected. What is our control situation over here now? Let's take a look. Yeah, okay. So we're going to start work on our control. That'll be fine. Livestock pens have been constructed in Duolo. So that, of course, means that we should queue up another one. Is there any other ones that we can queue up here? The answer is no. Everything is constructing. Sounds good. Well, now there is. Okay, so that is, of course, over in... Where was that? Did I even... I'm not sure I even looked. It was in Makari. Okay. Let's do it. Fantastic. And as far as this goes, just looking for men-at-arms at this point. Yeah, we have a lot of constructions finishing up. I am actually going to come over here and get additional constructions underway ASAP. Because we don't exactly care about these costs. It's not relevant. We'll do something like that, and Munio as well can grab Palisade outposts. Sure. Okay. Our men-at-arms aren't down here yet. They'll be here eventually. I'm going to go ahead and split this in half, and we're going to begin a siege over here. And we're going to split this in half again, actually. And these guys... Only these guys, are going to come up here and begin sieging. And we'll see when our men-at-arms turn up. We honestly don't need any of these peasants that are here. I'm going to split off half of them and disband them. Too many levy troops. Get rid of more of them. Fantastic. We'll get rid of another good old stack of them. There we go. That should be reasonable. This is a hostile army up here, but not an enemy one. And at this point, we are just waiting for the men-at-arms to turn up. I have no idea where the men-at-arms are right now or when they will get here. I'm going to split this in half, though, and send these guys up to start slow... Actually, not these guys. They're the gatherers. These guys up to slow siege up here. Should be fine. Okay, Thana died. This isn't too shocking to us. It does put us up above our domain limit. I'm not sure how much we actually care about this, though. I don't actually want to ally these guys. Yeah, I don't think this is particularly helpful. I think I'm just going to go for somebody with good stewardship here. There we go. Excellent. I was hoping that that would put us up on the domain limit. It unfortunately did not. We do get a new stewardship perk, though, which gives us administrator, which might put us up. Right? Do we already have administrator? I think we actually already do have administrator. Yeah, we do. We definitely do. So in that case, we're going to go for professional workforce to construct faster. And that does, of course, mean that we are required to hand out one of these mosques. And that's fine. I don't actually care all that much. That'll be okay. We're sieging this very slowly indeed, because our men-at-arms are not here. Are men-at-arms elsewhere? No. No, they're just taking forever to get here. Okay, whatever. I have no idea where they are right now. Literally none. The great duelist, huh? Don't duel. Dueling is not healthy. Okay, we're going to ransom out these guys. It's not like we really need the cash, and we might actually be better off having them in prison. But I'll just ransom them out. What could possibly go wrong? Excellent. And we'll ransom this one as well. The Grand Amala will be banished from the realm, huh? Okay. Sure. So we have a new Grand Amala, and we could actually replace him. I don't think there's really a reason to. Actually, we could put this guy in, and that would cut the time in half that we need to convert. I'm pretty okay with that, actually. Still no men-at-arms down here. No, I'm not going to disband this army. I'm going to disband this army. Excellent. And we'll cut this in half again. We don't need these guys. I'm guessing the men-at-arms are going to be the last ones here. Again, though, I really wish that there was some sort of indicator of where your men-at-arms are. That's what I need. It would help this decision-making much, much more if that was the case. Luckily, these guys are just kind of... Well, they are actually sieging and making good progress at it. Oh, our men-at-arms are here. Fantastic. So we are going to, at this point, split off our men-at-arms only. Like so. And then this should all be levy troops. It's not. These guys are... These guys should be over as well. I wish that this didn't reset every time you did this. It's certainly obnoxious to do. Okay. In reality, you know, this would be easier if we did this. This is definitely a little easier, if not necessarily faster. Again, the ability to shift-click and move all of the levies, that would be great. Just have a button here for move all levies to here, move all levies to here. That'd be wonderful. We'll disband that army. We do not need it. And we're going to move up here. The sieging should go much, much faster now. Rangers' huts and apiaries are being constructed. That's great. And we'll go ahead and group that together. We'll come over here and check to see where our investments need to go. We can definitely put in a wellspring there. We are getting close to capping some of these. And that's great to see. Kind of close. Anyway. It'll be a little bit still, but how are we doing on our advanced bow making right now? Because after advanced bow making, I think we go to mecha collations is, I think, what I'm going to do. Maybe cranes. We'll see what sappers exposes. We're going to get advanced bow making first. Okay. I don't care about heraldry and land grants. That can come in by default. So we're skipping those and moving on. Okay, so we lost this siege. We're not surprised by this. These guys are going to head over here. Excellent. That is very, very good. We can ransom additional prisoners. I'll hold off on that. Another rival just died. We are starting to see other people from our generation die off. We are 59 at this point. I want to double check our succession. Looks good. Okay. That's fantastic. And we have 3 months left on this siege. That is completely okay. And that will put this county under our control, which will give us ticking war score, and then we'll go up and deal with these guys up here. Looks like Jerusalem is attacking up here. What is this war? Jerusalem is allied with this guy. A vassal in our realm. Okay, you know what? I'm okay with this. Using Jerusalem's troops to grow our realm even while we've been actively attacking them. That's pretty great. I'm not gonna lie. I like that. Apiaries have been constructed over here in Makari. We will go ahead and get farmsteads building. Wonderful. We are definitely building a lot faster. There's no doubt about that. And we're going to get that built. Wonderful. In Munio, we're going to build as well. And in Duolo. Fantastic. We have so much cash right now, it's absurd. The siege will wrap up momentarily. And there it goes. Wonderful. It's currently 1309. I would like to go up to High Crown Authority as soon as we can. I would prefer to go to Absolute Crown Authority, but I don't think we can skip High Crown Authority. Yeah, we can't. So, we're probably not going to get that this life. We'll see. But this siege will finish up very, very easily, and we're going to come up here and see if we can fight these guys. That would be ideal. We're at 21% war score here, and we're not focused too heavily on that war. It's not like it's a particularly complicated war. Just double checking over there. And next life, we need to decide what our next kingdom claim is, don't we? I wouldn't mind attacking Lotharingia. There's a lot over here in Europe of kingdom level realms that I would like to attack. Wales would be a good option. Alba would also be a good option. And then there's also Francia, which is still an empire tier realm that we would have to usurp. Which we can do. We would need to go here, and then we would need to be not at... Oh, we cannot usurp a title from someone who considers your faith to be hostile or worse while they control any of its de jure lands. Okay, fine. That's fine. So we will have to fight Francia. Whatever. So we are currently pursuing these guys, and I don't know where exactly they're running to, but we'll chase them. Okay, they're running up into their territory. Eventually they'll run into our... I wouldn't call them our allies, but these are definitely fighting in our interest, shall we say. But it looks like we do catch these guys here, and yep, we absolutely do. That is great. Absolutely fantastic. That was a stack wipe right there. Okay. I guess we'll come up here. And we can demand a payment from this guy. I guess we will. Sure. That's fine. Grant vassals to rightful liege. That's something I'd prefer to do next life. I think we can ransom these, right? Yeah, we can ransom these. Excellent. And we will siege this down, and sieging this, I believe, will give us the war score that we need when you combine it with ticking war score. 35 stress because we're greedy? We'll just lose the stress. We'll bask in the glory of our treasure. Perfect. I mean, look at all this treasure. We have a lot of treasure. There's no doubt about that. Like, I'm currently questioning what exactly we're going to spend all this treasure on. That's, We're struggling with it. I mean, we could, you know, be building holdings and stuff in our vassal territories. I suppose that's fine. Like, for example, here, we could construct a city. Here, we could construct a city as well, except that we're already constructing a city in that county. So we won the siege, and we will go ahead and enforce our demands there. Wonderful. And that we shouldn't have to do anything about, right, because that was a de jure claim. So that should be fine. Wonderful. So yeah, I mean, we could continue to build holdings out over here. That would be fine. Anywhere that doesn't have one, like this, we could build a city holding. I would prefer our vassals hold city holdings over any other type of holdings in their county. So this one has to be a temple holding. Excellent. And I mean, we can just spend down our cash this way anytime we need to, in theory, at least until we run out of holdings to build. So yeah, that'll work. I mean, this will greatly help our controlling county. Okay. Kenwa has been murdered. Oh no. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and work on our control in our counties again. Definitely right here. Excellent. Okay. I mean, our prosperity is going to be going through the roof at this point. We're already constructing one over here. So we can build in a... No, I don't want a castle. I don't want a castle. I can't cancel it. I did that wrong. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. A small mistake. I wanted to build a city, but I misclicked the castle. Whoops. We'll need a temple over here for sure. And anything else that we want to do over this way? Well, I mean, sure. There's definitely things that we want to do. We want to build a city over here. And a city over here. This is certainly a lot of cash that we're burning through, but realistically, this is only costing us 380 per holding. And we're making 299 per month. Like, this is not burning cash all that quickly. In all honesty. So, there is that. We'll go ahead and build a city here, and I want to check in on our truce situation. I suspect we should be no longer truced with these guys. That is correct. Okay. This is a de jure duchy. And then there's this one as well. This one is slightly more efficient technically, but I'm going to go with this one because that would create an exclave, I think. Actually, no. Yeah, it would create an exclave here because of this impassable terrain. So we'll go ahead and go for this one. That'll be fine. They have about 70,000 troops that they can raise. That is noted. And we are going to raise our own troops over here. And hopefully, yeah, this time our men-at-arms will get there much more quickly. That is fantastic. Only 2 months in this gather. So the question is, what direction are they going to come in from? I don't know the answer to that, but what I do know is that I want to queue up additional buildings over here. So let's go ahead and do that. This is actually more expensive than building those holdings, which is kind of hilarious. So we're going to be about out of cash. Great. Kind of hard to do, actually, at this point. So that's about 40k troops that we've got there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split off all of our men-at-arms, as well as about that many levy troops. We're going to head over here and start fast sieging, and we're going to need about, what, about 50k here? Something along those lines. I'm going to split this in half and send these guys up over here. They will start a slow siege. It's not going to be very effective, but I want to try to spread out a little bit until we see the enemy. Actually, we see them up here. Okay, this is enough troops. This is more than enough troops. So we're going to split this, and we're going to come down over here. And then we're going to come over, say, here. Yeah, we'll take attrition on the way. Oh, we got an unpressed claim. I don't care. Honestly, in CK3, claims are a little irrelevant. Maybe if you're playing a Christian in Europe, they're relevant, but for us, they're not particularly relevant. Okay. So we won this siege over here, and we're going to send them up over this way. Now, I do definitely want to split these guys up a little bit. Gonna split these guys as well. Now, this is not going to be enough splitting, to be completely honest. We're still going to be taking a large amount of attrition here. I'm actually going to send these guys over here, and these guys will come up to this particular location, because I want to make sure that the war goal is fully on our side. Okay. Now the question is he really just going to siege up there? And what is this? This is populists. Honestly, I don't feel like I care all that much. Yeah, I don't think I care. We'll deal with it. No problem. And I think we are losing cash right now. Granaries have been constructed. That's nice. What we're going to do here, then, is as soon as we have this siege done, we're just going to group everybody up over here. And we're just going to go up here and fight them now that we have ticking war score on our side. I think that'll be okay. We're going to lose some troops to attrition, but given our monthly income status, that's actually fine. We have a lot of troops up over here. Technically, we don't need this many. This is 121k. This is basically our entire force. I'm going to take these guys out of here temporarily and put them back in. And then these guys, we're going to go down to somewhere around 80,000 troops. Actually, I'm going to do 90,000 troops. So we'll select these guys, and these guys, they will disband. These guys, they're going to make their way up over this way. And yes, we will have a malice from recently disembarked. Yes, this will cost us 678 gold to head out over here. But I think it's okay. We'll disband these troops, and that will put us positive. It will take time to recover this gold, but we don't exactly care all that much, in all honesty. And yes, while they are embarked here, they... Actually, I'm going to land over here instead. While they're embarked here, they're going to be costing us additional cash. That's okay. There we go. And we're going to make our way up over this way. Fantastic. We just discovered advanced bow making. That, of course, means that we are going to switch over, I think... I want to see what Sappers exposes. I'm going to go for Mecha Collations, but I do want to see what that is going to be. I don't care about Heraldry or Land Grants. Those will come in on their own over a larger period of time. And we're just going to come up here and fight these guys. Now that we have ticking war score on our side, and we have lost our recently disembarked malice. Fantastic. That is great. We will deal with this dangerous faction eventually. Actually, I'm not sure we'll have to, now that I think about it. I want to come up here and fight these guys if they're going to be separate. Sounds good to me. Yeah, this is completely fine. I don't know why they decided to split up, but you know what? I'll allow it. This was never going to go well for them. Fantastic. Okay. Now we're going to possibly siege this back. I'm thinking about it. I'm not that desperate. That's a lot of stress, though. You know what? I guess I'll do it. I don't like it at all. Yeah, I'm not surprised that they're coming down here. This is deeply unsurprising to me. And we will have this fort very shortly. Excellent. Are we okay with them doing that? Do we run at their capital? Where is their war leader? He's in the capital. How many total troops do they have? We see about 44,000 here. They've got 81,000. So this is not their full force. By any stretch of the imagination. run at their capital right now. They're going to siege this back, and that's the war goal down here. Don't get me wrong. But I think we run at their capital. The question is, how quickly can they siege this? They're currently slow sieging. I'm very okay with this. They have more troops coming down there. Yep, that's to be expected, in all honesty. We are going to siege their capital, and that should be a pretty quick siege. Yes, indeed it is. They're still slow sieging down here. It's a bit of a gamble, to be sure. But it's going pretty well for us. Yeah. There's our increased control in county task finishing up. I'm wondering if we need to increase control in any other counties. Yes, in Kira. Okay. That's going to finish up basically immediately. I'm actually going to have this guy organize levies for now. Okay. So there's Damascus. Do we just siege other things up here? I feel like we do. Like, we're a long ways away, and we'd have to go further into debt in order to get down there. We'll definitely send back the money to this guy. 3 months on this siege? Okay. How much of this is ticking war score right now? This is 20% ticking. Okay. I think we can make this work. I don't really care about this attrition. I am going to split this in half, though, and move some of these guys over here. And we're going to just multi-siege a bit. There we go. They are still slow sieging over there. So I like that. Okay, lost knowledge. Fantastic. We'll split this in half as well. And we'll send these guys over here. Okay. So 4 months on this siege right now, but I'm going to go ahead and assault it. Yeah, that'll be fine. We just discovered sappers. That does help us pretty dramatically. And it's noblesse oblige. Okay. It's fine. It's not ideal. Okay. We're now infirm. That's noted. Okay, we're at 90% here. We're going to move these guys down over to here to help out. How are they doing on these sieges? They're doing poorly, is the answer. Quite poorly. Okay. And we will speed this siege up pretty dramatically. We've occupied here, and we're going to attack over here. Okay, we died. That's fine. That is fine. What are these other wars? That's interesting. Not sure why we inherited these, in all honesty. Okay, I think we're going to go for domain focus here. Our wealth focus is not necessary currently. Is it just me, or is Guinea separate? Oh, we had a half-brother. We had a half-brother. I thought that we were safe in the succession. Oh, okay. We'll have to reconquer Guinea. That's fine. That is something we can definitely do. I'm going to just finish up this war here real quick. We'll get it with ticking war score right now. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to recover all of this Guinea nonsense. That is no good at all. And we will also, of course, have to deal with these couple of wars, and we'll figure out what's going on with this in just a little while. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.